fixture at many of the garden and home shows around the country throughout the year, and often sells these same products that she brings to QVC for a much higher price tag, and they sell rapidly. So because of our relationship with Roxanne and her company, we're able to bring you some of her most popular products for a lot less money, and that's what we're doing today with her set of 2 hanging glass hummingbird feeders. These are really pretty. They are glass instead of plastic, and we'll tell you what the advantage is to that. And you're getting not only 2 of them, but you're getting 2 easy payments of just $16.50. New for the first time is an included perch. So, you know, hummingbirds, you always think of them as buzzing around with their little wings flying so fast you can't see them. But they do actually like to stop and perch and enjoy their hummingbird nectar. So they're going to be more attracted to your feeders if they have perches like these. So welcome, my friend.
Hi, honey.
And these are so much nicer than any others that I've seen out there.
Well, you know what? I'm a hummingbird freak.
Yeah.
I was talking to Court Walling. He was telling me he has 12 to 14 hummingbirds all year round on his hummingbird
Well, they are
feeders.
territorial. If they know that you treat them right, and you've got flowers and feeders for them, they will stay around your yard.
They will come. And it enhances your garden. They also pollinate. But we went a step further. We made them out of glass. I mean, Carolyn, this is the old mousetrap.
Yeah, most of them are icky plastic.
This is what you can't clean.
Yeah.
This is one that just kind of burned up out in the desert that I have. And so what we did was we went a step further. We made it out of glass. We made it so it holds up to 4 cups of the nectar. And then we went a step further and we added the perch. Why? Because it helps save calories for your hummingbird. They'll actually sit there and perch and they'll rest. Their wings go 80 times a second. They move 80 times a second.
That's why they look almost invisible.
Yes.
The wings, you can't even see their wings. They're flying so fast.
25 miles an hour they fly. But let's go to the feeder. Let's give them the nourishment. And the more you put these out, the more you have around, the more they will come. All right, so I made the opening wide so you can get a nice bottle brush in there and you can clean it. And you actually have the 2 different styles. I like the cone. This is kind of like an antique glass look.
Right.
And then we also have, this one kind of looks like a fire hydrant
a little
to
bit.
me.
It's or like a Grecian column.
Right.
Very pretty.
And then the hanger goes right up, and you can hang these anywhere. You can hang them off hanging baskets, in your tree.
Here's the question I think a lot of people have is what goes in a hummingbird feeder? Does it have to be red? Do I have to buy it in a packet at the store? Because I see those at the store.
Right.
I've also read that the red dye is bad for them to eat.
It is
So
horrible.
what should go in there?
Well, I actually put my recipe right on the back of your romance card here. And it's 1 cup of sugar to the 4 cups of water.
Okay.
And then you take and you put it in the microwave 5 minutes, or you can cook it on the stove. You just want to dissolve the sugar.
So you should heat it up.
So you should heat it up, okay? And it becomes kind of a syrup.
Okay.
A perfect nectar for hummingbirds.
I love it.
Absolutely perfect. If you haven't experienced hummingbirds in your yard, I mean, Carolyn, you have all those fabulous Robertas and the cottage farm flowers.
Right, right.
If you put a hummingbird feeder in your garden, they will come.
And they are so adorable to watch. Please hang this where you can watch it from inside through a window, or where your cats can watch it, which is what my parents have. The cats are fascinated with them. But you know, you've got 2 of them, so you can put one out in the garden in a tree and put one near your deck where you can look through the kitchen window and see it, or whatever, or your kitchen nook while you're having breakfast and watch the little hummingbirds out there. They bring so much joy, and it's so hard to see them otherwise. Sometimes they'll zip right past your head when you're out in the garden, and they almost sound like a bee.
Like a buzz.
So you almost want to swat them away, and you have to be careful because it's those little birds. Their wings beat so fast that they make the same sound as an insect.
They do.
But they are so adorable, and you know what? The bonus is, if you have these in your yard and they love to come and visit you, they will build a nest, the tiniest little nest with the teeny tiniest little eggs in it. And there is nothing more adorable than when those baby hummingbirds hatch and you see mommy and daddy coming to take care of them.
And they squeak away.
Oh,
and
so
they're
sweet.
fabulous. And again, let me go back to they need nutrients. They need the sugar water. They need the
sugar
energy.
gives them, just like you, sugar gives you energy, right? It's a fast-burning carbohydrate. You can imagine how much energy it takes for their wings to beat 80 times per second. So that's why the sugar that you heat and it gets into a nectar form is what they like to eat. Do not buy the kind with red dye mixed in it. It's not good for them. You can make your own. You don't have to buy packets of it at the store. Just use a little recipe on the card. Let me show this. This card comes with your feeders, and it has a little recipe from Roxanne right on the back for how much sugar and how much water to put to make your own nectar. And then the other thing is, you want to make sure that you have feeders that are easy to clean, because the other ones that were plastic or had a small opening, not only would they get ugly after a while, but you couldn't clean them. And so you don't want to leave your sugar nectar sitting in there for weeks and weeks on end. And also, you don't want it to be accessible to ants. So you don't want these cheapy ones.
No,
you want
don't.
the nice glass ones that we're selling today.
And at the inside of the glass, when we designed these, Carolyn, we made the glass soft, silky, and smooth, which you can feel inside there.
Right.
So it's harder for the mold to build up on them. But if you have never experienced hummingbirds in your yard, talk to someone that has. And even this morning, just the few of us around, between Court and Janine and everybody, they're like, oh, I love my hummingbird feeder. Oh, they just make me happy.
I know.
Yes,
this is great.
Get these in your yard, and you get 2 of them. And the more feeders you put out, the more birds will come.
And if you've just got a little garden or patio, give one as a gift.
Yes.
You're getting 2. You're getting 2 for $16.50. Can I ask you what approximately you sell these for elsewhere? Are you allowed to tell?
For one hummingbird feeder,
I'll get in trouble, not you. Go ahead.
$29.95.
Okay, so this is a $30 feeder. You're getting 2 of them for like the price of one. Is that like getting one for free?
It's like getting one for free, and easy pay.
Yeah,
I
and
love
you get easy pay today
pay
as well. So 2 payments of 16 and change. Get yours. They're 2 individual looking hummingbird feeders, so you can keep them both in your garden or give one as a gift. And the recipe for the nectar and how to clean them instructions is on the little included card. Thanks, Roxanne.
Oh, honey, thank you.
These are very popular and brand new today. Hi, Court. So Court Wallin is here, my very good friend of the Roberta